Morning, guys, ladies. I just wanted to show you one of the things I've been working on recently with the help and guidance of my friends with Creative Curve Media Group Incorporated. It's a creative marketing company that I retained to help me do some of these things at my own cost, to try to pass on some of the things to young entrepreneurs, young business people, young realtors, young lawyers, young entrepreneurs that are trying to get on a path to success. I get a lot of questions about, what did I do 30 years ago? One of the things I always did daily was I had a daily goals planner, and this is part of the success-driven philosophy and what we're trying to do with the video studio, as well as our website that's under construction right now. It should be done, I'm hoping, within the next 4 weeks for sure. It all depends on how bad this virus lasts, and I do understand that this is a serious devastation to the business community. This is one of the reasons why, well, it's multiple reasons why I want to try to give back and help. I've had, for all intents and purposes, a very luxury lifestyle, very successful lifestyle. I worked hard. I worked 70, 80 hours a week to get there, but I instituted and implemented a lot of success principles to help me get there, and I stayed consistent and focused, and obviously driven is part of that whole ambition or goal to make sure that I was going to be successful. So I've seen a lot of daily planners, daily goal planners, and I decided, look, it's not what the average person really needs. What the average person really needs is what I think I've created, and I'll tell you why. Is because on the right hand side of the page, it starts 5:30 in the morning and it goes through to 8 p.m. Basically, if you have 8 hours sleep a day, that leaves 16 hours of potential productivity available for you to find things to do, create things to do, find value, create value during that day. So I always carried a daily goals planner with a timetable. And a couple things you should know is that I've read over 70 books on success and motivation, drive, ambition, all those things combined. And the number one thing that I've been able to glean from that, and it's in my book actually, Always Forward, Never Back, which will be coming out shortly on Kindle and on Amazon at a discounted rate for people can buy and read, and they'll get a better sense of what I went through, how I did it, where I got to, and how I did it. And so in any event, this daily goals planner, there's a theory, there's actually some studies at the London School of Economics that basically said that if you follow or track your time for 66 days, some people say 30. I actually believe it's more than that, because you're changing habits, you're changing mindset, you're changing a lifestyle. It takes you probably 66 days to create proper success habits to get you on the path to success. So a couple things you'll notice when you track your time. You're going to determine right at a glance at the end of the day where your productivity has been given the most attention to. And number two, more importantly, is you're going to see blocks of time that you haven't been productive. You've wasted multiple hours every day, either sitting, going for coffee with somebody, or chatting, with a fellow colleague, or whatever, going for a walk, whatever. And I'm not saying you shouldn't go for a walk. What I'm saying is you should track your time, and that time will determine your sensitivities and also raise like little stars as to where your best times are for productivity. And then to the right of that, I have it's called goals, and it's personal and business. And this is unlike any other daily goals planner that I've ever seen. Based on all the information that I've read, all the videos that I've watched, I think it's critically. I think the evidence is overwhelming that you set your personal goals first, and then you build your business goals to meet your personal goals. And so every day I write out my personal goals and my business goals, and then I review it before I go to bed. So I'm looking at these goals twice a day. And what's that do? That implants in my brain a positive thought, a positive message. It motivates me to continue on to the next day, to keep going with my goals and my ambitions. And then below that is your target and your focus. And so what I do there is I list, okay, these are my personal goals and these are my business goals. How am I going to structure my day, my week, my month, my year to get to those goals? And that's where I write down certain ideas on, or certain people I got to contact, certain institutions I may have to contact, whatever it takes. And I mean that, whatever it takes to accomplish your personal and your business goals, you need to have them there. And then at the bottom is success and gratitude. And then every day I write something in there that I'm happy and that I'm showing gratitude, and that I'm very appreciative for completing that task or doing something for somebody. I write it in there. It's a personal note to myself. And then on the other opposite page is a place available for daily affirmations. And so I don't know, a lot of people don't believe in affirmations. I'm a big avid believer in affirmations. Every day I write 1, 2, 3 personal affirmations. Give you an example, and one I write almost every day is that I am the master of my health and wealth, and I am responsible for my own personal success. And it's my responsibility, my obligation, and my duty to become successful for me and for my family. So those little affirmations, what they do is they plant little positive seeds in your brain, so that when you wake up in the morning, I don't care what kind of day it is, I'm always, you can ask Marianne, I'm always in a good mood. I always look, if it's pouring rain, it's a beautiful day out there, let's get going, let's roll, baby. So those are the kinds of things. And then below that is called daily successes. Now there's a list of 5. Now maybe you only have 1, but those daily successes will add up. And once you start filling in a few of your daily successes, it will make you literally feel better about yourself. And then things to read and watch, I have 5 things there. I'm always asking people, what are you reading? What are you watching? Today I watched a 45-minute video by Grant Cardone on one of his podcasts. I shouldn't say I watched, I listened to it. And very motivational, very upbeat, very inspiring, his story, his life. And so that will go in there before the end of the day as to what I'm watching or reading, right? I'm also reading a book called Moses Code, which is a very, very interesting. It's based on biblical times. And avid reader, read 70, 80 books a year. And this is the stuff that where I put it, right? I write my little notes there, and everybody says, well, where do you find the time to do this? If you don't find the time to do this, you won't realize how much wasted time you have every day. So these daily calendars that I created, the very back, it has a copy of my book, Always Forward, Never Back, Path to Success. It's based on 16 success-driven modules. And the reason why I put that in the back is because I want to motivate people that get this daily goals planner to keep going and pay the price now. And both you and your family will be the benefactors of your hard work and your dedication, your motivation, your drive, your passion. So without further ado, keep an eye when these daily goal planners will be sold on my website. I'm not making any money off them. I think they're around $19 or $19.75 or something like that. But I've already had a number of people ask me about where to get them, and you can pop me an email, or you can give me a call, or whatever you want to do, or you can wait till the website comes out and you can order them yourselves. So without further ado, be safe, be strong. We'll talk to you later. Cheers.